Good morning. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here today. I've been, I don't know, up getting sick since like 3 o'clock this morning, so I may not be able to do this. I don't know. I thought I'd give it a try. We'll see what the uh, we'll see what the next mm, 15 minutes or so do. If I don't get sick no more, maybe I'll be able to hang. I don't know, man. How's everybody's weekend today? Or I don't know, yesterday, day before. Let me see, man. I probably look really bad. Yeah, I do. Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hey man, how's it going?
Hey, there you are, Buggy. What's up, man?
Oh, I got the flu, I think. Sick.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't know how long I'll be able to do that today.
Oh
But I
geez,
said
man.
I
You taking
did.
your vitamins every day?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you gotta take
Yeah,
your vitamins every day. It's the first thing I do when I wake up. Vitamin C, vitamin D, men's multi, zinc, and I forget what the some type of herbal like supplement.
yeah. I need to, man.
Elderberry, elderberry.
Yep.
I haven't gotten sick. Last time I got sick was COVID, like 2 years ago.
I haven't had the flu in I don't know how long.
Man, how's Pops doing?
No, I'll be back.
All right. How y'all doing? What's up, Mr. Hayslip? Hunting and stuff with J&J? Dave Bosworth, what's up? Catfish and Fever Outdoors. Shout out to Bugman for attempting to go live tonight with no boar's nest. What's up, sir? He said, what's up, guys? Brandon Outdoors Adventure. What's up, brother? We just got done filming. And I saw your notification, so I thought I'd pop up. When did you get start feeling sick, Buggy? Or you just got done with work, Brandon? That's what's up. Man, you work some crazy hours, dude. All right, bud. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. I had great weather here until tonight. I got a brand new barbecue set, 20-pound bag of oak because I don't use charcoal. Made a couple fillets, some potatoes. Come inside, I'm filming my video, and I look outside, and it wasn't even supposed to rain tonight. There's a freaking downpour going, and my barbecue's wide open. The charcoal's wide open, so that's all. That's all done with now. What's up, Mr. Flathead? Catfish and Crappy. What's up, bro? How are you? Staying warm? Oh, okay. Putting in hours so you can retire in June. Remember, Brandon, tell Buggy to give you a wrench. Uh-oh. Look who it is. The first lady of catfishing is Pontoon Jody. Oh, nice, Mark. Glad to hear you're out in the water, bro. Buggy's not feeling too good tonight, guys. He had one too many ladies over last night. Now Mark's one of them. Mark and Jody are the two crazy ones still out there fishing in this weather. Oh, that'd be awesome, Mark, if you go live. I haven't seen a live catfish and crappie video in what, last summer? Yeah. Good morning, small. Hey, there's John. What's up, buddy? Good Morning, though. Yeah, once these other sports slow down, I can get my butt out there too. What's up, Stonefly? Welcome in. Yeah, that's always smart, Mark. I go on Facebook like once a week, and I have a Instagram account, but that's just for my business, and my brother does it for me. So yeah, it's always good to get off of social media, dude.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Buggy.
Well, I don't know if I will do this day or not, man. I don't think so.
How long you been feeling like this, dude?
I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning and started throwing up.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah. And
Oh, good Lord, bro.
yeah,
Well,
no,
I hope you feel better, man. Well, the good news is with those things, they're normally only like 24 hours.
yeah. The bad news is my dad will be up here in about an hour.
Oh, gee. I don't know how you do it, man.
I don't know how
God bless you.
I don't know how I'm going to do it today. I'm not going to lie to you.
Just even when you're not, even when you're feeling normal, that's all, dude. I mean, that's crazy. You know, I only got to, I did that for my mama the last year of her life, and that took that took everything out of me. And you're doing it full time.
Yeah. Hey, John, how you doing? Stonefly Mark, how are you, buddy? Let me see who else.
Did Jody give you something to eat, Buggy? Is that what
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah. Go back up. My early people up here, they was in here early today. Hunting and stuff, and J&J were in early. Good morning. Catfish people outdoors. Good morning. Dave Bozarth. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Oh crap! What fun! Yeah, thanks, John. Appreciate it.
You know where you got it from, Buggy?
Nah, I don't know what it is. I haven't really been anywhere.
You didn't go to the Golden Corral, stick your fingers in that fountain.
Yeah, no. I think the only place I've been the last couple of days was the gas station. Get a Red Bull.
Maybe you ate something that wasn't good.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. But we all ate. I didn't had Salisbury steak and green beans last night. No biscuits. That's about it
And you're the only one that got sick, huh?
so far. Knock on wood.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah.
You never know with these things, man. Were you taking anything to help with the nausea or anything? You drinking lots of water, or you just can't hold nothing down?
I just took some Imodium. We used to have some medicine, actually prescription medicine for nausea, but I can't find it.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, it used to knock it out pretty quick. I don't want to wake mom up and ask her, so I'll just wait.
You got any of that? That green stuff laying around that'll help with nausea.
Oh, I wish I did.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, it does, and I wish I did. I have some gummies, but I don't think it'll do the same thing.
I want to try them so bad, but I'm a wimp, man. I'm afraid.
These are real. The one my buddy gave them to me for some anxiety stuff I had, and it actually worked pretty good. They're really mellow ones. You know what I mean?
Like, how do you feel when you take them?
These here make me tired. Actually, they're made to calm you down.
Yeah.
But I can't describe. I haven't taken them very often. I just got those. Their guy gave them to me for because I can't take those all anti-anxiety pills. I forget the name of them because they just knocked me out.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those, man.
Yeah. Well, the bad part is I go to the VA Wednesday and it'll show up in my urine, but I'll just tell her, hey, this is what happened and I needed it, so it happened. You know, sorry.
Well, then just have them prescribe you, even if you don't take them, dude. Just have them
Yeah.
prescribe you some. You know what I mean? That way, if it's in your system, who cares?
Yeah. But well,
Um,
yeah, but they're not real easy to come off stuff like at the VA anymore. Not after the opioid crisis and stuff.
yeah, I know. When I was taking them for my anxiety, yeah, I had to go through hoops to get mine filled, dude. I had to do like,
7 Up crackers, yeah,
oh my
Mark.
gosh,
Have
yeah,
some
7 Up.
Xanaflex. Is that prescription stuff, Mark? That might be what we have somewhere. I don't know the name of it, but I know we used to have some. I just for the life of me can't find it. It may still be out in the garage in a box, to be honest with you. And I don't feel like going out there and looking for it. But I'm not going to drink anything else. I use some scope. Yeah, I'm with you, Mark. Me too. That's the problem. I did use some scope to rinse my mouth out, and then I took a couple drinks of water when I first come back on here earlier, and it wasn't 5 minutes, and I just had to get up. That's what it was. Like, oh shit. So I'm gonna try not drinking anything and see what happens. I don't know.
Well, that's because the water is trying to get that stuff out of your system, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say at least I don't have anything else in my stomach, so that's a good thing. That it could be worse. I just don't know how yet.
Man, I don't get like stomachs. Last time I had it was the anti-anxiety medicine, right? So the doctor took me off of it, but took me off of it cold turkey, right? Which you're not supposed to do apparently. And so like 12 hours kicked in, and then I was, throwing up every 5 minutes. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Hey, Mark, you may want to try a little less milligrams than that. No wonder you don't want to do nothing all day. You're lucky you don't want to do anything for a week. Jeez,
Yeah, I'm really tempted with those edibles, man, but I'm afraid like of the side effects. Like I don't like
no,
hallucinogens. I don't like that
no,
crap.
no. And the key is, moderation. That's within in life. Moderation. Like the one I have is 20 milligrams, and I cut it in quarters, and then one of the quarters I cut in half when I first went to try it because I didn't know how it would affect me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I went up from there,
Oh, okay. I
and
might just order them, dude,
I
for
found that
the anxiety.
I found that 5 milligrams was about the right hit for me. It just took it mellowed me out a little bit, but didn't make me real high or nothing.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. I don't want to be real
Yeah,
high. Just something to take the edge off because I don't
mhm,
drink. You know,
yeah, yeah. I don't drink much anymore.
just give me that when the drink wears off, that headache kicks in, and I just feel like crap.
Who said 500 milligrams?
There's Fat Boy Eric.
Hey Eric, how's it going, buddy? You come up if you want, dude, but I'm sick. I'm probably going to be shutting down here not before too long. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to make it.
I'll be up here for like 5 more minutes with you, brother. I took an edible for pain and ate a box of cookies. Wow. Yeah, I just need some. I want something to take the edge off. But they have all these different ones. There's one for for that, for the sex drive, for just
Hey
about
Eric,
everything.
what happened, Eric? You don't feel good neither? Or was yours from the office party?
Uh-oh, what happened to Eric?
I don't know. He had an office party, company party this weekend, but Mark said, "I hope you're feeling better." So I don't know if maybe he had a rough night and was feeling bad the next day or what.
Mm-mm. Maybe he went to the Golden Corral and stuck his fingers in the
Yeah.
fountain.
Here we'll find out from the horse's mouth.
I'm
What's
fine.
up, man?
I had a date that was supposed to go with me, and then she stood me up, played games, led me on, and then she turned around and asked me for $40. She's a
Ah,
pillhead. She's a
ah.
fucking pillhead.
Did you
Tell
tell
her.
her she hadn't done her job yet for that $40? I'm sorry. I'm going to be bad until I get off here.
It's all right. Needless to say, I ain't talking to her no more.
No.
No.
Hey,
You better
Curtis,
tell
have a
her
good
you give
day.
me $40 and I'll talk to you again, Eric.
Hey, she missed a good time. I had fun, free dinner, chances to win prize. I didn't win anything though.
Ah,
Still, I had fun.
that's all that
Met
matters.
all met all the big wigs at my job because that's what it was, company party.
Yeah.
I
It's
had more
public.
drinks. I had more drinks Saturday than I've probably had in 8 years.
Yeah. It's probably a good thing she wasn't with you then if she was a pillhead.
That's probably
Yeah.
why Eric was drinking like that. He's like, screw her, chug. Screw her, chug. I've done that.
Hey, it was free, so
Yeah,
and they
that
kept
too.
handing them to me, so I
Yeah, that too.
plus the bartender was cute, but I think she was a carpet chaser.
Ah,
What's a carpet chaser?
muncher, I think is the word he's looking for.
Ooh.
A scissors
Only,
player.
only one way to find out. Oh, look who graced us with his presence, Eric. We got your brother in here. What's up, Curtis? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, don't talk to that girl, Eric. Don't talk to her again, dude.
We had more people show up there than what I thought was going to be there. I just thought it was going to be two employees for my warehouse. It ended up being 4 of us showed up. It was fun. I got to hang out with people. My boss's wife and then my buddy. His name's Brian, but we call him Bama because he's from Alabama.
Hmm.
His wife and my boss's wife, they're a hoot. They're fun to hang out with.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time, bro.
Yeah. Better than sitting at home with Curtis. I mean, that guy's boring.
You're like, Eric, you want some M&Ms? Eric, you want some M&Ms?
I did call him at 11 o'clock when I was pretty buzzed. I said, "Hey man, I forgot to tell you. Can you go and feed my fish?"
Feed my fish. Oh my goodness. What's up, Shorter?
What's wrong with you, Buggy? You better get sick. You only got 2 weeks, buddy.
Yeah, I got the flu, man.
Got the flu.
I
You
think
got
so.
the Chinese chicken flu, man.
You got the Chinese. Oh no.
The Chinese chicken flu sounds like.
I don't care what kind it is. It sucks. Like I said, I haven't been sick in God, I don't know how long, man. Well, I know it's been more than 5 years because I haven't been sick since I've been here taking care of them.
Sucks.
Like
Get
I said,
better.
I don't know what I'm going to do today when Dad wakes up.
I would just tell you to keep drinking water, but I mean, it'll get it out of your system quicker, but you're not gonna feel too good there for the first 3 hours.
Yeah, that throwing up part ain't
What's wrong with you? What problems are you having?
Jody's
throwing
cooking.
up and
Throwing up?
diarrhea.
Seen
Yeah,
somebody say something about 7-Up crackers. That's a good old remedy. You know, they work better than some of this medication they
yep,
try to give you nowadays.
yep. If I only had some.
Bugman, are you sure you weren't with a woman that wasn't clean?
Yeah, I'm positive. I don't care. Yeah, no, I'm not desperate.
Yeah, but I know you, man. You can never, say no to these girls, man.
Oh, I can in that instance. I got standards. Yeah, I got standards. Oh God, please don't let me be sick no more today. That's all I ask you. Heck, I'm afraid to go lay down in my room because it's a good ways from my room to the bathroom.
You got to bring a bag, get a
Yeah.
trash bag, and put a liner in there.
Yep.
All
That
right,
way
Jody,
you
you
ain't
have
gotta
a good
worry.
day at work.
Bye,
All right,
Jody.
Jody.
Sorry, honey, I didn't see you.
Take care, Jody.
And today I gotta go after work. I gotta go to an old friend's showing. She passed away Thursday with internal bleeding.
Oh,
Ah, geez, sorry to hear that, bro.
Man, it happens,
I'll be
man.
back.
All right,
But
buddy.
the only thing that sucks about it is she was only 40 years old. She's younger than I was. I'm like, man, that sucks.
Jeez. It's crazy, man. The older we get, it's just like the people just like it seems like to me like people just dropping left and right, man. Oh yeah, Buggy needs to lay off the Pop Tart, says Curtis.
No, they off the Dollar General Pop Tarts.
Yeah. I told him to drink water. You know, he's still gonna be slamming them Red Bulls.
Yeah, the Red Bulls can't be good for your stomach when you're upset. You get upset stomach.
Mm-mm.
J&J?
Well, at least I got my front door fixed today. Got something accomplished. I'll go live and actually, there's no snow on the ground there, Eric. Is that normal this time of year?
No, they didn't really, because where our party was up here towards Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and there was 3.5 inches on my truck. I'm like, crap. Had to drive home. I'm like, this sucks. And then it was like white out driving down 71. Some spots.
That's tough, dude. I drove in it a couple times, once in Tahoe, once in Reno, and it sucked. I couldn't see anything. It's not as bad as driving through fog, but it still sucks, dude. Then I'm sliding everywhere.
It's not my driving I'm worried about. It's all the other idiots around
Yeah,
me.
that
You
exactly.
know?
I was white knuckling it, bro. My head on a swivel, looking for some idiot to hit me.
Well, I do that in the work truck when it's a windy day.
Oh, jeez. Hey,
It's just a
do
truck.
you see that big rig hanging off that bridge up there by you guys?
Yeah, that was closer to in between. That was actually closer to Buggy. It was between Indiana and Kentucky.
That was one of the craziest rescues I've ever seen. That firefighter was brave because at any time the rest of that truck could have came crashing down and took them both of them out.
Yeah. Mark, I'm letting the truck warm up before I take off.
Yeah, no, Eric sees that Amityville house right there. He's afraid to drive by it. I don't blame him.
Crap, I got to remember how to switch the time on my pickup truck here. And a
Yeah,
work
that
truck.
too, dude. Like
Keep
I'm trying to get used to it.
Just move it back half an hour and leave it alone. Let it stay that way all year long.
I know, dude. It's so dumb. They don't do it in some states, like Arizona. I know they don't do it, but
Well, they do it because of the kids, whatever.
they're
Daylight
talking
savings.
about ending it here.
Right.
Yeah, they're talking about ending it here again. We didn't start doing it till like '06 or something.
Oh yeah, they've done it here since I was a kid, dude. I'm still not, adjusted yet. Yeah, Buggy, did you see that big rig hanging off that bridge up there by you? That rescue?
I seen that. I didn't know where it was. Where was it at?
Eric says it was more up by you. I thought it was more by him.
Where at?
I don't know. Outside of Ohio?
Oh, was it in Ohio? I didn't know. When I just looked at the picture, I
No,
figured in California.
it was in between Indiana. It was in between Indiana and Kentucky over the Ohio River.
Oh,
Ohio
okay.
River. Yeah, there you go. And that truck was
Which one's
looking down straight at that river too, dude. Ugh.
Yeah, it was. It was gnarly.
I wonder what Hogleg would have done in that situation.
I know you get right with the
Pooped his
Lord pretty
pants.
quick.
Poop his sweatpants. Oh man. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get down. I gotta get some rest.
Hey, Gabe, have a good one.
I appreciate you coming up, helping me out.
Of course, Buggy. Feel better, man.
Yeah, I'll try my best, brother. I appreciate it.
Because better before 20 volts.
All right, Eric. You take care. Drive careful. Chat. I love you. And if Buggy feels better, if he comes on tomorrow night, I'll hop on tomorrow night.
Yeah,
y'all be good.
Yeah. All right. See you, man.
See ya, bro.
See you.
Have you ever told your story publicly before?
You know how many stops you got today yet?
Oh, I think it was 6 or 7 because my boss showed me yesterday or Saturday.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I told him I had that showing to go to. I might not be able to take
Oh,
my
yeah.
too many, I just want to go show my respects.
I agree.
And she is a good friend. I did help her out probably about 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. She was in a bad relationship. The guy was beating her up, so I went over, picked all her stuff up, and took it over to our friend Kelly's.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, because some women get stuck in that situation with no help whatsoever.
It's sad too.
Sure it is. What kind of man?
You love me, but he hit you.
Kind of man does something like that? And the bad part is she can't shoot him until there's a few police reports, so at least she has a chance when they go to trial. Because that's what she should be able to do, just shoot him.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like there's a lot of creepers there. A slow chat today. I'm sorry, guys. See, Parker got a hundo yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen his little bitches all over the internet.
Huh.
As Curtis would say.
I ain't even seen it yet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's all over. Everybody keeps sharing it out. And I guess it was his birthday that he caught that. It's pretty
No,
cool.
Sandy, we had our time change this weekend. And I'm sick today, so I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
Across the road near. And it don't help with this stupid weather. Can't make up its mind. One day it's 60, next day it's snowing.
Yeah, dude, it's chilly here this morning. There may be frost out there. I think I'm not real sure.
Yep. My truck says it's 29 degrees.
Yes, Andy, we sprang forward yesterday, so technically it would be 4:30 our time right now.
Yeah. Truck said.
If the time change hadn't happened. Oh, God, please don't let me throw up no more. That's all I ask. I didn't go in there and turn TV down. Sorry, I didn't feel like going in there.
The investigators have zeroed in on 33-year-old Norris Drake after the disappearance of Janelle Matthews.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Sandy. Daylight savings time or whatever. It sucks.
Oh, somebody speak.
He was on scene during that very diminutive window of
Hey,
opportunity,
son.
and he knew too much about the case that hadn't been disclosed to the public.
Your name ain't Jody. Or Danny Stone ain't giving me a speeding ticket.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I don't see how somebody gets so many speeding tickets. God bless her, but I'd have to slow down.
I say there's no hurry. What are you rushing for?
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, left.
Do you remember what time he left her house?
He said that it was shortly after watching the Bill Cosby special.
That stuff costs a lot of money.
Drinking.
Yeah,
He sat at his mother's driveway.
I forgot what I was thinking now.
He recalled that he looked over at the president.
Hey, Vic, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you this morning. I'm sick today, so you're not going to get much out of me today. I just came on because I told Hogleg I would, and I tried to keep my word the best I can.
After, still
Detective Olson then turned up the pressure, then asked her to explain.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, guys.
Anyway, pretty sure everybody understands.
Yeah.
Especially when we're sick. Normally, right, you come on. I would, if I'm sick, I ain't coming. I've been like, hey, I would just put up a community post. Sorry, no bug show today. I'm feeling so great.
all of our conversations with Drake.
People, if they don't understand,
Thanks, Vic, man, thanks. I appreciate that, bud. Like I said, I can't remember the last time I had the flu. Oh, hold on, Sandy. I see you. Hold on. There you go. Hey, sorry I didn't see you.
That's okay. I was still doing my stuff.
Yeah, we had time change or whatever.
switching in the truck.
I'm trying to get a thorn out of the side of my finger, and it's
Oh, I hate that.
cruising resistant.
You can wait till it gets infected and just pop it out like a pimple.
No. I can't, because every time I touches the side of anything, it you can feel it.
Yep.
I feel like just getting a pair of scissors in there.
On this point, because she said that she at some point had the feeling that he was never going to leave, and so she actually had to say to him, "Nor she needed a home."
Yep, or a razor blade.
I'll knock out half my finger later. It's all right.
You're fine.
Rain always comes on the weekends. Curtis, it just means that you need to actually go fishing outside of the weekends. Have you tried that?
Yes, but she
There's no such thing as bad weather. You're just not dressed appropriately.
It's windy to fish. Wind is the first enemy when you're out fishing. My opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Commitment issues to actually going fishing.
Before Mr. Matthews gets home. There was never any evidence that linked Norris to this disappearance. The timeline ruled out Norris.
What did you get up to on the weekend, young man?
Me or Eric?
Oh, either one of you.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Don't rush to answer first.
Mm-hmm.
What was my weekend? I went to my company party, appreciation party.
How did that go? I still don't understand the concept of that.
It went better than what I thought it was on my way up there. I thought it was going to suck, but it went better. Big wigs. I kept telling them, snooty people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, "Oh, you're so quiet." I'm like, "Well, you're not my catfish people. If you were my catfish people, you wouldn't hear me. Shut up."
Yeah, we don't share a lot in common.
Yeah.
Hey, morning, Nate.
Good morning, Nate. 3-day charter. A gentleman from Wisconsin. Have the fish been on, John? This thing's pissing me off now.
Yeah, Mark, that looks like staying home weather to me.
It's warm up this week and then get cold again. Get in next week, I think. What I heard this morning.
I have to convert that. Hang on.
Just hope it's in the 60s. Come the 23rd, 24th, 25th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we're still invited, you know.
Oh, yeah, you're more than welcome to come down, brother. Don't even worry about it. Don't think twice.
I
As long as
promise
it's
I
okay.
will steal your fish.
Yeah, no worries. As long as it's okay with J-Dog, I don't mind at all.
I just tell Curtis, shut up, leave him alone, let him catch your fish. Turn the graph off, Curtis. We won't hear nothing out of him. He'll be too busy looking at the graph.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging in the middle of that fight. Between you and Eminem.
How was your weekend, Sandy?
Weekend was quiet, thankfully. Kids slept in. Today I had the last of my scans for lungs and kidneys coming off the back of that whirlwind. And everything kind of sounded like it went well, but they're mixing up my lupus medication, so that's going to be a ride I am unprepared for. I might just end up crazy in like 3 weeks.
Nothing wrong with that.
We don't know how this is going to play out. It's like the first time in 12 years of taking this medication I won't be on it. So I'm like, well, now what do we do?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not filling in the gap with anything either, so my body's not going to know what hit it.
Yeah. Just expect you to go cold turkey.
Yeah. Today was my last dose, and then to top that all off, we oh, I got it. Here we go. Hurrah! Nice little hole now. You see that? Took out half my finger. So no meds, and caffeine has been cut down to once a week. 1 cup of coffee a week.
Mm-mm.
That would be
I
pretty
know,
great.
John. It's gonna be crazy. I haven't gotten crazy yet. I've been
I
medicated.
got a question for everybody. When you go to the hotel, do you take the instant coffee that they leave you in your room? Do you take it with you?
Lord, no. That's gonna be the worst coffee they can ever have.
I always take
No.
it and give it to my sister.
That makes it even worse. I love you so much. I'm gonna give you dodgy hotel coffee. When I worked at the resort back when my kids were young, the biggest thing people would take salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Salt and pepper shakers are number one. Teaspoons are number two. And cups and saucers. Cups and saucers, I was like, yeah, I expect that. But salt and pepper shakers and teaspoons, I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna go
I
crazy.
figured it'd be more towels and bathrobes.
Well, that's what you would think, but they would leave those. It was all the stuff from the kitchen that they were stealing. Curtis, I'd love for you to go non-chocolate the entire 3 months that I'm on the no caffeine. I don't think you'd do it. I don't think you could make it for that matter.
Barely can make it 3 hours without chocolate.
Maybe that could be a challenge. Who's going to break first, me or Curtis?
Well,
I
he
think
probably already lost. He just popped an M&M.
Was one of the first investigators at the scene. Based on
He
the
wouldn't make it.
of what had been
He's too lily-livered.
he knew the victim's identity.
Dang.
What did you see when you arrived at the scene?
I saw the clothing Matthews was described he was wearing,
Good morning, Tim. Welcome in.
a red colored blouse. Also, I saw that
My brother steals
You know
pint
who's
glass.
dog Tim?
we all knew
Why would you steal a pint glass?
something that we had been looking at in this
You might as well just commit fully and just take the whole schooner glass while you're at it.
The tragic truth with death.
I don't know if you can hear that right.
The action.
It was a gut punch.
It's really loud. I'll be back.
Now it's funny nowadays they don't have, they used to have the little bottles of shampoo and stuff and conditioner and a bottle of body wash. They don't have that anymore. They have the things in the shower like, you pump to wash your hands. They have them in the showers now. I don't even carry the little bars of soap or nothing like that anymore.
Might jumpstart an investigation. What did the pathologist determine had happened to Janelle?
Janelle had died from a single gunshot wound to her forehead.
You have to say the breakfast buffet was good.
On Janelle's clothing?
Absolutely. That was going to be our
I wish, Tim. I'm on restrictions.
Testing revealed any DNA.
There was DNA from
It's
Joe,
not the random man. Yes, you did.
and
The
it
whole people
was for a lack of
you
that.
can see it down there.
It was a case that we knew we were going to go forward with.
John's not a coffee drinker? What do you drink, or is that just your natural personality?
Cash. We did those test
I'm not a coffee drinker either.
together a list.
What?
All of them met.
No,
What is going wrong in the world?
I can't stand the smell of coffee.
Good
I think it stinks.
You didn't just say that.
other copies.
Yeah, that's the truth. I can't stand the smell of it. I think it stinks.
No.
I drink sugar-free Mountain Dew. That's what I drink a lot of. That and water.
Tell the Steve Pancake. What did he have to say to you?
The one thing that struck me
I would like have a drip of coffee if I could.
in order to
Good morning, Chris. Welcome in.
have
Sweet tea. Ah, there you go. John's hyped up on sugar, and that's what makes him interesting.
Police were puzzled. More than 30 years have passed at the step
I don't know what my life would look like if I couldn't drink coffee.
associated with genetic disappearance, with the exception
It's strange.
I remind you, unless you murdered Janelle Matthews, there's no deal that could be made for you.
Crystal meth.
police
That's not you.
devastated
Might be some of the people you meet at the boat ramp, but it's not you, John.
had been married at the time of Janelle's disappearance. But it seemed like his now ex-wife
John's on the wacky tobacco.
police or
Throughout their entire relationship, she endured emotional and physical abuse.
and also many disturbing details surrounding Janelle Matthews.
You can tell Buggy's sick. He ain't talking as much as he used to. He usually does.
I don't even know if he's still here or if he's gotten up and walked off.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is about to turn into the Eric and Sandy show.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's good. I just don't feel good, man.
Have you had something to drink? Or is that what's turning your stomach?
No, I take a few sips of water every time I take a drink. I end up going and getting sick again.
Mm. Dry crackers or dry toast?
Cracker Buggy. Now Pop Tart.
Yeah, no Pop Tarts today, man.
Long trip. Oddly behavior continued. He was now focused on finding out anything he could about the investigation into Janelle's disappearance.
He drove right to a local grocery store, instructed her to go inside that day and the previous day.
I don't know if you two can see the chat, but that's poor John's phone's writing different words in for him.
Angela said he
I don't know, John. It makes you a little bit more interesting if you're not typing what you're meant to.
Only the interior of the car was on fire. And she saw Hanky standing next to that car, waving her back in.
Sounds like he doesn't even have talk to text. That's just him using his fingers. That's what makes it hilarious.
He told it to a salvage yard.
every day. Thank you. Monitor the newspapers, TV and radio for any updates.
I had something I wanted to ask you about. Now I've forgotten.
Frightened to
Can't even think where I saved it to bring it up.
ask her husband about
Something I saw.
the answer convinced Angela her husband killed Janelle Matthews.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Detectives went
I saw a guy
Angela's
kayak up to the pillars of a bridge. He used the paddle to kind of scrape the barnacles and whatever else was growing on the side of the pillar as like a charm. Then used corn to catch the fish. So he's
Yes.
rigged up the hook with all these pieces of corn kernel. I thought from memory, I remember on the boar's nest, you guys talking about how corn can't be used. Can it be used? I'm like, is it like legal? I'm confused.
More than 3 decades later, Panky was still following Janelle's case. 3 decades.
Around the time that Janelle's remains were found, he didn't go to bed for nearly 48 hours because he was searching about the recovery of her remains. He was obsessed with Janelle. On his computer, he had thousands upon thousands of searches.
Tim, why are you talking about blubber? Really?
Although police had no physical evidence against Panky, investigators believed they could build a circumstantial.
In some spots, you can't use corn.
Not just one.
Is it restricted to trout, or can you use corn for anything other than trout?
Came mostly at the courtesy of Panky.
Investigators
Okay.
connected to other crimes against women. Before Janelle had disappeared, he had been accused of kidnapping a young woman at gunpoint and sexually assaulting.
He was accused of rape in 1977.
Back then, Pinky hadn't been prosecuted because his victim refused to testify. Police also found friends of Pinky who said he had an obsession with young girls.
Okay, so if people use
Hanky would do was sit outside of a middle school during Greeley and watch the kids walk home. He called it cruising schools.
Police knew that Janelle walked home from school. Maybe Pinky had likely been stalking her.
I think that he sees these teenage girls from the choir concert, sees Janelle walk into a dark house. She's home alone at that point. It's an opportunity for him to.
you use marshmallows to fish? I've never heard of marshmallows.
On October 12, 2020, Steve Pinky was
The little mini marshmallows, or like are we talking normal marshmallows, jumbo marshmallows?
Pinky like pocket.
That's interesting.
Trial.
Trout on marshmallows.
Wisely,
My dad would kick me if I suggested he uses a marshmallow to try and catch trout.
Dude was described dead at one time. Mr. Pankey said to him, "I need forgiveness." Yeah, the inmate said,
Either that or he's gonna throw a sinker at me.
Mr. Pankey nodded his head. And he
You
described
can't go up into the shallows, John. What are you trying to hit?
prosecutors were able to lead
He's
up
dead. Oh,
as a
did that.
violent man.
I'm trying to think you'd be restricted to where you could go if he's that large.
At the end of the jury needed just 6 hours to reach a guilty verdict.
You can use corn for trout here and marshmallows for trout. I'm gonna write that down. I've never, ever, ever in my life heard Peter.
The victim's impact statement.
I just told him, you have been free by definition of not being behind bars. But I really believe that you've been a prisoner in your own mind.
Christian, they say that you need to forgive your enemies. But how can you forgive evil? After the emotional trial, the Matthews thanked investigators and the freedom for their decades of unwavering support.
I don't think I can get a fun mellow. I've never heard of a fun mellow.
They have become part of Janelle's life.
That's fascinating. See, you've been teaching me stuff all the time.
Was to learn from your
We get trout in the streams down south, but
You know,
last I read, they had a really bad snow melt last season. So that season's trout run wasn't opened from memory. This year, I don't know how it's going to go. We're still hot, which will push our winter season. I don't know if it'll push it back or if it'll just condense it down. And it makes me worried that we're not going to get cold enough to get enough snowfall for next snow melt. Because we already are shockingly short on our snow fields anyway. I think last time we had a really good snow season and following melt was maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Why? I just remember my heart beating very loud.
So I'm assuming the corn is dependent on state, dependent on what you're fishing for. That's what I'm reading. And marshmallow threw me out left field. I don't even know what to do with that information.
We were very concerned about the possibility
It's way down.
shooting person pulled the trigger and ended the lives of these two young girls, that's who I want. This is coming. That's a little more spirit when he killed them. 27 years. Now you dream about it. And what there's about it. It happened yesterday. It was horrible. You're on TV. You won't see this over the laptop.
John, do you have any snowfields close to Florida? That would have, I didn't think there was anything near you that would affect. How far do you have to travel for anything affected by snowmelt? I'm trying to think of the map of the US as I'm saying stuff.
This is our family photo.
Oh my God, John, really? Red, green, pink, blue. Did you just buy a pack of them, Tim? Is that what you're saying?
The rest of us, unfortunately, had full haircuts. Just makes me sad. Because we were always so happy. We did everything together. Till the day she died, everybody was still friends.
Oh, really? I thought you were talking like they were in like cereal box or something.
We're all still together except for her.
They have different flavors as well. Man, Australia misses out. The most exciting marshmallow thing that you could get is like we get like the jumbo ones that are like that big, huge. And then maybe bunny shaped ones during Easter.
My daughter's crib was right there. They turned to the room. The guy was pointing at the crib. I was pointing at a panic. I was like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I'm saying that. What are you doing? Why do you have that in my daughter? And he was like, get up, get out of bed. We want everybody downstairs right now. Like, holy heck, you were running through my house. You know, what is this? We made my whole entire family needed a little bit. They had my dad at gunpoint. It was like a scene out of a horror movie. Like you see this stuff on TV, but never do live it.
I have the most disturbing family on the earth.
I didn't know if it was a robbery.
My 11-year-old just figured out that and all that aren't real. And then he asked his older brother where all the tooth fairy teeth go. And they just stood there and said, he's like, what do you do with them? I said, I throw them out. He's like, why don't you keep them? And I said, what's more disturbing, me throwing out your teeth or me collecting the teeth? He's gone off to think about it. And I'm like, that's disturbing in itself. Good morning, Brian. Welcome in.
Brian.
Hey, Dale. I didn't know you were in here.
Well, it was a regular day.
I don't believe anything, John. It's from you.
Worked at the public steel, and then I had a part-time job at the bar. When I got home after bartending, it was late at night.
That's gross. If your daughter actually made jewelry with baby teeth.
She went away scar.
Gross.
I figured she went to work. I was assuming that all my children were home when I got home. I wound up falling asleep.
Dale.
Woken up with a 45 away.
I don't think my children are so strange anymore then.
That's strong.
Your daughter's making jewelry with her baby teeth, and mine are just questioning where they go. Then mine are not that creepy. Paste in epoxy. Why on earth would you give her epoxy to do that?
Assuming she was in bed. It's a weird feeling.
I want to know, Chris. Should do some voodoo stuff with those teeth rattling around on a necklace. She's 32. You think she can handle it? You hope she can handle it. Otherwise, you're going to have some creepy stuff going on around your house outside of what already happened.
June 29th, 1995, I remember my wife and I were sleeping, and my phone went off, and I was notified that we had a homicide up at the Lehigh Lookout. The lookout is a very scenic area that overlooks the city of Bethlehem. Can be a draw for young people, teenagers.
How you doing there, Bugs?
It's secluded.
Huh?
You still all right?
Yeah, I might have dozed off a little bit.
That's all right. You can get some sleep.
Yeah, I just left this up so you guys can hang out.
Yeah. Girl, have a save a lot. That's good. Let's see, they might have bacon teapots.
I'm gonna hop off here. I made it to work. I hope you feel
All right,
better,
Eric.
buddy.
All right, Eric, thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to shut this down, or I might just leave it up here and let people chat for a while.
Fair enough. Good morning.
Have a good day, guys.
Stay safe, Eric. Looks like he's getting some rain. She's a bartender at a casino. Wow, she'd be in good money. I don't know if I'd be able to handle the sheer amount of noise that casinos generate.
Mm-hmm.
This is a photograph of Henry Jennifer. I haven't seen this photograph.
Take care, Chris. Good luck out there on the water.
It's very sad.
All right, Mark, brother, I'll be looking for you.
Mark's gonna try and find cover from the wind. I don't know if you're gonna get out there and get that. Her fiance is a blackjack dealer. That's probably one of the few games I actually enjoy is blackjack. I was brought up taught how to play poker first, but I don't know. I used to have a really good hand, and then the river would do me in every single time. But blackjack's different. Well, Mark, if you don't go live, I still wish you the luck of the fish gods. Make it enjoyable at least while you're out there.
March 25th at 10 on ID.
I don't know what our fishing's doing at the moment. I was down at the local tackle shop, and one of the guys came in with what we call a grunter, and they're typically a winter fish. We don't normally see them anytime outside of the middle of winter. So that was exciting. And then no more than 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, an old guy came in and he had like a little baby trevally, which is typically us still a summer fish, but early summer fish. So we've got an early summer fish and a middle of the winter fish being caught, and it's like end of summer, early autumn, and we were just like, what's going on? Yeah, you should, John. We call them grunters because they're typically the winter bream. That's what they are. But we call them grunters because once they get over about 45 centimeters, the big males, they sound kind of like what the catfish do when they talk, and they're just like, "Arr, arr, arr," and they just bark at you the whole time. So we call them grunters. Yeah, grunters are typically just the really big males.
Smoking has made peripheral artery disease. Later,
Morning, squirrel.
I used to laugh when
What are
people
you doing? How was your weekend?
smoking. I would say, well, at least I'll have fun.
And you're
Well, here's a tip. It turns out living with smoking
half a buck short of an inch.
is no fun. No
To
fun.
look.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT now.
Our biggest competitors going back to
So here you got 2 inches,
before they're even sick. You can't
5 centimeters.
stop throwing antibiotics out. Purdue, we promise to stay no
There you go.
touch ever. Purdue.
You're gonna make me translate that, aren't you, John?
Morale is how we get people to sleep. So when our windshield cracked,
Centimeters to inches.
they focus on our safety, so we can focus on this.
45 centimeters. So anything over 17 and a half inches of a winter brim is what we classify
Well, during our anniversary
as
sale,
grunter.
get your discount
But
and we'll
typically, I would not see any grunters here in these waters until
any other store. Upholstery, leather,
mid-June,
furniture.
early July. I don't care if it was a joke. I'm telling you, I'm educating you, John.
That's still. Indiana since 1932. But we spend the
Yeah, let's turn everybody out. Winter fish, early summer fish,
all of that.
autumn.
During the 40% off, the more you find, the more you
It's
get.
throwing us all out. We don't even know what's out there anymore.
We're only $299.99, or $300 on any cellular. Plus, 4 years of interest, no down
If
payment.
you guys had to
Improve your sleep life one day.
figure out your lives without inches and feet, your whole country would stop. You would not figure it out.
There's a lot of collective pride. What a case is finally solved. The case calls on.
Australia's a bit funny because sometimes we'll use centimeters and meters on things, and then other times, purely because of the culture of it, we use feet and inches, kind of like bilingual.
She is angry. And
You guys should learn how to figure it out.
in real life. Seriously, she said.
Yeah, New York. Owning one and using it are different.
Christmas a few years ago. My husband called. My son, had 4 children. After 95, things are pretty good. Everybody's healthy and happy. Work with children with disabilities. Spending my
Black Friday at Walmart. I've seen videos of that. It's quite terrifying. Black Friday sales. I would stay at home. I wouldn't even go if I was honest.
It was 5:30.
I don't know why you need them.
Door. Thinking he was knocking at the door at 5:30 in the morning. I just remember my heart beating very loudly. And I came to the door. I opened it, my husband and my co-worker were standing there. I could see they had
The
I don't know why.
ramps that you launch at, do they typically have
And that always bothered
a
me.
hitching post for people that have to launch solo?
They kept shaking their
Or
heads.
you just have to figure it out.
I thought maybe a car accident. I said,
Good morning, Debbie T. Welcome in.
oncologist looked me right in the eye and said, no, he said, somebody murdered our daughter. No, somebody murdered our baby.
I don't see the point in going metric if your whole culture is brought up on, I don't
Yeah,
even know what you call it,
standard.
standard.
Mm-hmm.
If all your employees and networks run on standard, what is the point of going metric? It's useless. All you're doing is putting speed bumps and slowing down production. Good morning, Mr. Lou. How you doing?
Hey, Uncle Lou, how's it going, buddy? Hold on, I think Dad's up. That sucks. I better kill the mic. You never know what he's gonna say.
That would have made it fun though. You wouldn't have me up here. Just let us roll with it. I'm staying with my dad 9 times out of 10. If he's up, you know he's up because the coffee machine's going. It's your first indicator that he's alive. Munching's not so bad. I can imagine. If you don't have anything to hitch your boat to, do you just use the anchor to hold it while you park your car? I don't understand. I've never launched a boat solo, can you tell? Without a hitching post, I should add. I've launched solo, but just our boat ramps tend to have a hitching post. Good morning, Rebel. How you doing? It feels weird sitting up here on my own again. With a trolling motor, you could launch and drive the boat back to the ramp. That works. It'll keep you out of trouble. Did I put this one right? I don't think I did. Didn't. Have to go back down. That sounds awkward. JVT, don't get me started on you. You're in trouble, young man. That would come in handy, John. That would come in real handy. I don't have that technology. I'm gonna have to write that down and look that up. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna get a trolling motor with a remote. I've gotta fix my stupid boat first. I've seen my dad hounded me to get upgrade my my boat. Oh god, I can't even think what the word is. You're all watching me have a brain stop moment. Trailer, that's the English word for it. The boat trailer. Good lord. Dad wants me to upgrade the trailer so that where we hitch up to is like a series of steps, so that he doesn't have to get in the water once I've put the trailer down the ramp, and he can just drive up and then up and over. Good Lord, that was painful. Now I have to read the chat. Roll the trailer in steps. Just roll right off the trailer. Motoring gear. Good luck, Mark. Stay safe out there. Oh, I could picture the word in my head in Italian. I could not for the life of me think what it was in English. I have moments like this quite often. It's hilarious. My kids think it's funny as heck. I remember I was giving a tour out at the other house to the inspector so he could find what he was looking for. And on the plans, one of the rooms is just listed as just a utility room. And it's actually a sunroom, but I could not for the life of me think of sunroom. I was like, the void that you just lie in when it's sunny. And that man looked at me funny. I was like, shut up. I'm not. English is hard. English is hard, okay? And take it for advantage. Terra 80, 24 volt. Our biggest problems, John, you might have the same issue sometimes, is that the subterranean, like, debris, I'm going to call it, because it's not always just weeds and logs and trees and stuff. Sometimes it's other things. It always interrupts when you're using the little guiding motor. Where's breakfast? I don't have breakfast. It's 8:30 at night. What's your breakfast? Is what you should be telling us. Have you ever had the lilies and the weeds not get in the way? The amount of times I've had to reach over and just rip lily weeds off our motor is ridiculous. I know, I'm slow today. You can have all the laugh you want. Underwater. Well, what do you call it then? If you don't call it subterranean. I swear, you guys are just mucking with my dang head. Look at me freaking look up a word now. It's inconclusive. See, I thought, Tim, submarine, but that's Search for the Red October. That was a brilliant movie. It just says under the surface of the earth. That doesn't literally mean underwater as well. That's going to bug me now. English is hard. Submerged. That's probably what I was trying for. Thank you, Nate. Nate definitely wins that one. See? English is hard. Good night, JBT. A good morning. What are you hoping to catch on the trail cams? That would be interesting. Good morning, Dave. Oh yeah, how was your weekend?
Sandy, you don't have to stay up there if you don't want, honey. I appreciate it. I had to go help Dad, and then I went and got sick after helping him. It's going to be a wonderful day today.
I don't mind.
You can go to sleep. If you got to go to bed, you're fine, honey. Like I said.
And no, if anything, if you shut her down, I'm only going to do work.
Okay. Well,
I got a mountain work. It's Monday.
I know.
I've got, how many pages is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5 pages to punch into work.
Oh.
Yeah. Normally when the kids go, well, when Odette's asleep and it's just the boys, I start work. So
Oh, okay.
normally when the boar's nest is on, I'm listening to them and punching it in.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Goodbye, JBT.
I'm afraid to drink anything.
Have you tried something dry on your stomach, like toast or crackers?
No, not yet. I just getting going. I've drank some water. I drink a little bit of water, then it makes me sick. Tell me quit, please.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dog. Hold on.
Before you drink your water, try. Do you have like rock salt at home?
I got some sea salt, but not rock salt.
Sea salt's fine. Is it in the crystal form or is it in like the table salt form?
It's in the crystal, and then I grind it with the grinder.
Okay. Take one of those crystals, let it dissolve on your tongue fully before you sip your water.
Okay.
If you can keep that down and it doesn't make you feel as nauseous, do it maybe 4 times a day.
Stay in your chair.
Pop, just stay in your chair. I'm fine.
Good morning, Lee. Welcome in.
I'm fine. I just got the flu. I'm just pooping and throwing up. So just chill out. I'm just sitting in my desk, and if I go lay down It's harder for me to get back. So I'm just sitting with my desk. But yeah, there ain't nothing you can get popping. You know how it is. When you get the flu, you throw up. And
You need anything, yeah, I'm off of in.
I will. You just stay there and help me a lot if you do. I'm on to be honest, bro. Thank you.
Chili.
Oh man.
Have you got a fever?
I don't think so. Just going up for diarrhea. Yeah, I woke up at 3 and thought, man, I'm gonna get sick. Like, you gotta be kidding me, and sure enough.
Yeah, like, you know, that, all that
Bless him.
medicine we do away.
Yeah. And I think that nausea medicine was in that. That or it's out in the garage and something. I said that or it's out in the garage and something. If it was outdated, I would have probably.
Oh, it could be out there, but
Well,
Oh, he's on. I thought I did something to my computer. He's just on mute.
there we go. And it's got some stuff in it. I'll go out there and look at maybe in that.
well, I'm gonna put this Imodium right here.
Okay, that'll work.
And
Surface early at someone that was in the circle, but there wasn't any obvious connection between him.
Well, it is living proof I can get up and be awake without Red Bull. I'm doing Hogleg's show this morning, sort of.
It's all levels of entertainment over on that side of the world. Yeah.
John, I love you, brother. I'm going to shoot you one of these days, but I love you.
Just wing him. Then he'll flap around one-sided.
Ailey Evans, I got some of those for Pop, actually. They're not dude wipes, but they're just wipes. We had 2 big packs of them.
well, Dougie, you burn your.
Nope, we're going again. Give him a block of cheese. You won't have to worry about it for a day. Jeez.
Yeah, I'd never thought about what I'd do if I got sick, you know? No plan.
What would you have to do?
No one has any plans. If you're the primary carer and you get sick, it is what it is. You just push through it. Good morning, Cindy. How you doing, doll? Mother-in-law, so she's 86. Nice. We cared for my grandmother until she was 88. And then I had to stick her in a home because her kidneys were failing and I didn't have the right equipment to care for her in that moment. So, but she was only there for 6 months before she passed on.
Yeah, I took care of Grandma till she was 100, and then we had to put her in a nursing home. She had dementia real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And now Pop does. So it's been, what, almost 6 years now I've been taking care of people. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's certainly something that requires a deep dig of your character, of who you are, to take care of someone like that consistently. Good morning, Curtis Cunningham. Welcome in. Takes no medications. Gee, she's got a better body than what I do. What's her secret? I don't mind being a crazy Fruit Loop if I'm going to have a body that works.
John, that's
Days-
how grandma was. She was healthy as all get out. She didn't take no medicine neither, and she just got dementia real bad. She was in the nursing home till she was 103.
Wow.
I think we put her in at, she was like 100 and a half or so, like 6 months after she turned 100. I just couldn't take care of her no more. It was a 24-hour job then.
Yeah. You need an extra pair of hands. April 20th.
I could use them today. I'm just sitting there thinking who I could call.
Sometimes it's not so much an extra pair of hands to get stuff done around the house. It's an extra set of eyes.
To watch
so that if you're doing something, someone else has got eyes on them.
Yeah. And I'm sitting at my desk because it's easier to get to the bathroom from here. Otherwise, I would be in bed right now.
Swear she's never been married and never had kids.
Yeah, that's funny.
And when I get old and senile, I hope I forget all the bad stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sons do. Yeah, not all of them are cut out for it though, John. It takes a special character of person to take care of someone else.
Yeah. I'm with John. It's just what we do.
Yeah, it's just what we do.
I need to get medicine. I'll be right back.
I remember my grandmother had this huge white Persian cat. And that cat was smart. She was vindictive, but she was smart. And you walked in the front door, you had to say hello to the cat. Whether you could see the cat or not was a totally different kettle of fish. But you had to say hello to the cat before you sat down. And I remember being maybe 10 or 11, walking in. Everyone said hello to this cat. We couldn't see it. As far as we were concerned, it wasn't even in the lounge room. But my dad did not say hello to this cat. And he sat down, and I was across the lounge from him in the chair. And this cat came out of nowhere, and it tore up his neck.
Huh.
Grandma was yelling because Dad had blood all over her couch. He was yelling, trying to find this cat. Mom was trying to calm Dad down. It was an absolute mess of a thing. And that was the last time we ever went around there while that cat was alive. But when Grandma was truly into her days, she totally forgot about that cat and swore blue that she was allergic to them.
Tell me what you need if I get her.
Good morning, Yak. Yakety yak yak.
Real helpful today.
Hope you had a good weekend, Yak. Andrew. Andrew, I'm sorry. I am not having a day today.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Yak. White cat sponge. I think if Dad had gotten his hands on that cat, the cat would have died. And I apologize, Yak, that I have forgotten your name. I think it's Anthony. But I apologize.
I wouldn't seem to know who he was in relationship with Jennifer brother and her. He was not his friend of theirs.
A Persian's the biggest cats. I don't think they are. I think there's something bigger than them. I know they're big cats though. Hair blue on top. I would look kind of funky with blue hair though. There we go. It's in the street. Good morning, Parker. I think it's the way the light hits my screen. See, it's gone now. It's blue. It's not blue. Alright, if I leave the light at that angle for very long, I'm not going to see anything. The Maine Coon cat. How big did they get? Good morning, Brandon. I should have just let you believe that there was a glow about me that you could only see by yourself, John. I messed with your head. I'm just not that smart today.
Me neither. Hey, Parker, congratulations, buddy. It's going to be a long day today.
I'll get you some news.
I'd love to chug a glass of water, but I know better.
Trying to think of something that you might be able to keep down that won't irritate your stomach.
Yeah, right now I can't even keep water down, so.
Which is why I thought of the salt, but
yeah. But I don't think I can get the salt out of the sea salt shaker thing, you know what I mean? Because it's a grinder.
Yeah.
That's the only way it comes out. What'd you say? Put it on my tongue and then.
Yeah, so it was a trick I used to have when I had like severe morning sickness. We used to have a salt crystal dissolve on your tongue first and then have a sip of water. And it used to just take, I don't know, you know how water gets that funky taste to it when you're feeling sick?
Mm-hmm.
It just used to take the taste away so you could get that half a mouthful of water in.
Okay.
Your body absorbs the magnesium in the salt as well when you do that. I don't know, John. You would have fallen for something. That light is like right in my eye now that I've looked around with it.
I've been there, John. I've been there.
Mm-hmm. Not at a Pink Floyd concert, but I've been there. I remember one of the funniest things I've ever seen of my life was my brother trying an Eki pill his first time. We were at a club, and about half an hour after taking that tablet, he sat on the benches along the side of the wall, and he was telling me about how there was this bear dancing around with balloons in the middle of the dance floor. It was hilarious. I was like, you can just sit there until that wears off because we're not going home if you're seeing teddy bears dancing around with balloons.
Yeah.
Kick my ass. It's a different effect if you have the salt. So water, when you have the salt on your tongue and you just let it dissolve, the membrane of your mouth absorbs the magnesium. And then when you drink that sip of water and just like kind of hold it for a second, the water molecules bind to the magnesium in your cells. So you kind of absorb water without needing to drink as much that way. Did that make any sense?
Yep. About as much sense as John flying home with aliens.
It was Mr. Duggar. No, the Colonel Sanders you saw was just the KFC bucket on the way home. Yeah, apparently if you dissolve the salt in the water, you don't absorb the magnesium as efficiently as if you just have the salt and then the water. That's what the midwife said, so I'm not claiming to be any expert here. It worked for me, though. Especially with Odette. I swear to God, Odette was just trying to kill me my whole pregnancy. She still is. I'm not even going to say she's not. She still is trying to kill me. The girl is psycho. I'm not getting in that one with you, John. You're on your own. Walk on the plank with that one, John. I'm gonna have to cut short. What is the time over there? 1 o'clock.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so it's only lunchtime over in Rome. I can't even compute time anymore. Right. Midnight there. 7 o'clock in Singapore. I'm not going to call them.
All right. Good luck out there, buddy. Be safe.
Night's out too.
If you talk to Gig, tell him I said hey.
Yeah, Gig will be getting ready for fishing as well. Everyone's hitting the water this morning. I'll get a day off.
Unless Gig could be shrimping too. He works on a shrimp boat sometimes.
Is it the season for shrimping?
I don't think know. Yeah, because he was out last week doing it, I think.
Oh, was he? That's an early spring season. But then if he's getting the temps that you are getting, I suppose they'd be on the move early.
Oh, it's in the 80s down in Florida.
Mm-hmm. What's the biggest you've caught, John? Or is Lindy beat you on that one? I'm not sure which one out of the two of them has the bigger fish. What have you caught bass? Yeah, biggest bass. John, is it you or open your hearing aids? I said bass, you know it. Have you been bass fishing, Bug?
Me, nah, I haven't done much of it. I've caught a few by mistake, but I haven't targeted them.
Oh, she's not looking far behind you. Hey, Captain Morgan, welcome in. That's not far behind you. She might take your title this year. You watch that one.
Hey, Captain Morgan, how are you, buddy?
Nubby says this time next week he'll be in Florida with his little girl for a Make-A-Wish trip. I'm so happy she's getting to do that. Not for those reasons, but is she excited? Make-A-Wish is such a great organization. The stuff that they do for kids is amazing. And it's not even just the trips, just the stuff that they do for the kids while they're in the hospitals, whether they're under that program or not, is amazing. Oh, I'm glad she's excited for that. That's cool. Mr. Martin, UK, welcome and good morning. Where are you off today? I remember when Odette had chopped their finger off when we were in the hospital. The team that do Make-A-Wish were going around and just cheering the kids up that morning. And one of the guys that were in that team was missing his pinky finger down to there. I mean, she's only missing up to the knuckle, but he was missing it down to the second knuckle. And he was making all these jokes with her about her hand. And she ended up like running around with her hand. It's still in a full cast. She's only been out of surgery maybe 10, 15 hours max. And she's still high as a kite on these drugs. And she's running around with her whole arm. It's all bandaged up. She's like running around pretending to be a shark because this guy started making her laugh. It was hilarious. So they make kids so happy and just distracted by what's going on with them and their medical stuff. So my hat goes off to those types of people. Missing half my right index finger also. Cut off from the 6. Wow, what did you do? She ended up with a crush injury. She pulled a concrete water fountain. She wanted to have a look in one of the top tiers and decided to pull it over to have a look. And thankfully we got her in time, otherwise she wouldn't be here. But she ended up getting a crush injury to her finger when she was 4. And the surgeon that did the operation used the fragments of her knuckle and kind of like bound it with surgical string and then used that knuckle as a kind of scaffold to save the tip of her finger. So now it looks like she's got to maybe the back of her finger where the cuticle nail bed starts. So, and with all the physio and stuff, she can still use it. So that's good. Heading back to depot. Been on the road since 2 a.m. Jeez. Martin, you've had an early day. That's way too early to stop. Got stuck in a bead roller. Crushed it 5 times from the tip to the second knuckle. Ouch. Wow. She's a hellion. Like, Nubby, I give that girl. I mean, look, she came off her skateboard maybe a week ago. She only took half her face off, but there's no controlling that girl. I just have to make sure she's alive, she's fed, and she's sleeping well, and that I'm gonna call good. I can't tell her to slow down in life. She won't listen to me. Yeah, you were lucky with that one. My biggest fear with her is she doesn't feel pain like normal people do. Good morning, Stan and Danny. Welcome in. Odette doesn't have the same pain reception as what we do. So, like, her body tells her there's pain, body tells her that there's an injury, and her brain just goes, okay, and then just gets on with it. Like, she doesn't feel the pain like we do. So my biggest fear is she's going to really hurt herself falling out of a playground or a play gym or a tree or something. She's going to take herself out and she won't feel it. And she'll walk around with some stupidly large injury and it'll get worse before we find it. That's my biggest fear. Everyone's getting to work. I'm up here by myself. Just rambling now. How was your weekend, Danny? Or you're driving, you can't text. Don't text me. I'll find something. Let's find something to entertain the masses. That normally go well with just rambling on and I get embarrassed. And it feels weird. It's happening in the fish world. A short video of thinking of you. Aw, that's so nice. I'll check it out after we're finished here. Before I go to bed.
I'll see what I can do with that today. I'll see if I can help you today.
Hey, good morning, Martin. Hey, Stan 3, how are you, man? Sorry, there's not a lot of conversation going on today, Stan 3. I got the flu. Or something.
Yeah. There's a lot of bugs going around. I mean, geez, I was sick for 5 weeks. So, yeah, I learned over the weekend that there is a World Fisheries Congress. I didn't even know that existed for one. But apparently you have a meeting going on for the Fisheries Congress in Seattle at the moment. So that was interesting. I don't know what they would be discussing because you can't have global rules. So is it? I'm wondering if it's just an American thing. But then all your states have different laws, so I don't know what they would be discussing. And apparently, that's going to be fun to watch. I don't know what to expect. I have no expectations, Zed. You're going to surprise me either way. Do you guys have a lot of fish farming around your waters? Like for us, we only have fish farming in the ocean. We don't have fish farming happening in rivers or lakes. I'm not sure how it's set up in the States, if it's still an ocean only thing, or do you guys have them set up in lakes? We were having a huge fight with the farm salmon down south because the antibiotics that got dumped screwed up the local ecosystem down there. So now it's gone to trial, federal trial, over whether or not our farm salmon industry is permitted to use. I'm trying to think of what the article said. It's gone to trial over whether or not the industry can continue to use things like antibiotics and stuff like that in the farmed fish industry. Some fish are farm raised. Shut more lakes this time.
We'll have breakfast together.
I don't know if we have any fish farms up on the mainland of Australia. I know there's huge salmon fish farms down in Tasmania, but they have problems not only with keeping the fish healthy, they also have to combat sea lions taking down, literally just wreaking havoc in amongst the nests. Not only that, Bass Strait, so in between the mainland of Australia and Tasmania, there's a strip of ocean, you'd call it, called Bass Strait. The currents that rip through that section of ocean can get so intense, it rips the nets from their anchors and will literally just cut like a whole salmon farm off into the ocean, open ocean, I should say. So there's that, there's the sea lions, there's the sharks, and then of course, because the fish are kept, they have problems with disease and stuff like that. So I don't even know why it's a viable industry, to tell you the truth. Oh, you guys had a virus go through? Oh, wow. We haven't heard that. Ours is just in the courts. Ours is just in the courts because of the antibiotic dump that happened. That's interesting. Where's that, Zed?
Students will be held accountable here if they fail the Irish test 3 times. Another bill requires parents of students who are chronically absent to meet with their child.
I didn't think you were Australian. I thought you were American.
And there will be a computer science requirement to graduate from high school, beginning with the class of 2029. Lawmakers also sent the governor a partial fix for the attendant care program. That's the program that reimburses families for the cost of caring for medically complex children. The Family and Social Services Administration will face new reporting requirements. The agency will still move families who use the program to a daily fee.
What are you watching, Bugs?
At a minimum level reimbursement that will go directly to the families. The exact amount will be up to FSSA officials.
I don't know what he's listening to, but it's fascinating. Good morning, That Fishing Channel. How was your weekend?
Educational institutions. There's a bill to prohibit people or companies connected with foreign adversaries.
We're a little slow here this morning.
Or land within 10 miles of a military installation. There's also legislation to expand child care workers' eligibility for on-highway pre-K and child care vouchers. And there's a bill to require doctors to offer long-acting reversible contraception to new mothers who use Medicaid.
Hey, Bugs.
Yeah.
I've only got half an hour left, and then I have to make phone calls. Did you want to call good in half an hour?
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless you want to shut down early.
We can shut it down now. It don't matter to me. I was sitting here asleep, to be honest with you.
So nice that I drone on and make you all go to sleep.
No, it's not that. It's that you entertain the people in chat when I'm sick, and I appreciate it greatly.
You need to rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Orders that people can. That's, yeah. I don't know where that's located. Me.
What's Zed talking about?
I read an article from our papers about our local farm fishing. Our local farm fishing industry is currently in the court systems because there was a huge antibiotic dump that happened.
Hey, good morning.
Or tell shelters if they see an increase in pets. I think that for localities, it's really a big issue because there's no safe farming for animals.
Hey, good morning, Fishing Channel.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, today's show's kind of messed up. I got the flu, but I went ahead and launched it so people could chat.
So I just mentioned that I'd read an article over the weekend because our salmon industry was in the courts because they had an antibiotic dump. Obviously, being farm fish, you can't have that in open water. You can't have it anywhere really, but it's affected because it's in open water. It's affected the shoreline around the top of Tasmania, where the fish farms are. And Zed had mentioned that they'd shut down something around him for a virus that was in the water. So it had been all over the news for the last 2 days, but I'm not sure where Zed is. I'm also trying to see if I can find anything on a virus in the water. Working for me.
Has a plan to help the 13,000 Indiana children waiting for adoption. Home Care Bill has a bold vision to revitalize our small towns and main streets. Home Care Bill has a plan to protect and support our law enforcement. And Home Care Bill is talking about how
I can't find anything.
That's the difference. Eric Bill for government.
That's in Tennessee. Okay. There are a lot of people that catfish in Tennessee. I haven't heard anyone mention rivers and lakes being shut down. If I can find anything.
Get $5,000 total match with Silverado LTC and miles you can trade in an eligible vehicle. Or your Chevy trucks gets low 0% financing in all 2024 Silverado with pickups. Chevrolet, the one selling brand in Central Indiana. The experienced technicians at ARS Rescue
It's 2005. It's not coming.
Life Drink Clearing Special. If we can't clear it, you don't pay for it. Call 317-390-5555 to schedule your appointment. Crime and violence ending, chaos at our border. 1,000 miles apart, but the cause is the same. Soft.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
I'm Jefferson Schrader. I took them on because I couldn't accept it. Now the fight is bleeding into our suburbs and up.
Lakes. Does it only run in Tennessee, or is it one of those rivers that cross states?
Border and a secure border.
Yeah, I don't know anything about America.
This message. Traffic is brought to you by Lee, Castle, and Figway.
Each month, the Business Equity and Opportunity highlights the certified vendor of the month. This month, the award went to a local woman-owned business on the east side. AJ Moss was founded in 1915. Since 1983,
I haven't heard anything locally. They're having some issues in the Florida Keys.
I purchased it in October of 2019, so basically 6 months before the pandemic, and it was definitely an interesting time for sure, but it was good because buying the business that have a lot of established relationships, including vendor relationships, because we've been around since 1915. So during the pandemic,
An article is coming out saying that there's forever chemicals in northeast Tennessee pose long-term risk to region's drinking water. This was just the other day.
right around the time I bought the business was right when the city
Ceramic chemicals detected in 60% of rivers, lakes that were tested in northeast Tennessee, finding
Do you need anything?
polyfluoroalkali substances. There you go. Industries relied on oil water repellent applications. Sierra Club of Tennessee sampled surface waters at 20 locations around Kingsport, Johnson City, including water that fed two I don't know what that is, water supply systems. There you go. Tennessee, start checking your drinking water. That's never good. Back in the 30s, TVA built dams to make energy. Yeah, it says forever chemicals. So essentially the article, it wasn't that long ago. It says February 2024. So it's not long ago that they issued this article. Industries that relied on oil and water repellent applicators in the manufacturing of cookware, furniture, and cosmetics have exposed surface water locations. So essentially they've found that repellent applicator chemical in 20 locations of Tennessee in the drinking water. Kingsport, Johnson City. Among the environmental groups finding exceptionally high levels of PFAs in the water drawn by the First Utility District of Hawkins County, which supplies drinking water to the eastern half of the county. Water supply immediately downriver from the Holston Army Ammunition Depot, where the highest concentrations of PFAs measured in the water study. Firefighting foam routinely used by the U.S. military and certain compounds in bloody English words. Geez, willikers. Munitions? I don't know. Prevalence of PFAs could also be a result of the depot's practice of burning up to 1.25 million tons of ammunition per year. Check your water supply, America. Might grow an extra limb. You're gonna turn into the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons. Sipping on my coffee, driving into the sunrise. You're having a great morning, Stan. What's the problem with the Ohio River? The PFAs, the C8s from making Teflon. Mm-hmm. $110 million lawsuit. Jeez, that's huge. But like you said, it's a joke because they comply barely. And once those chemicals are in your water and in your environment where you catch drinking water, you're never going to get them out. And this is the thing in the article that gets me is it says that samples were found in the waters, but at some points they did not exceed EPA's legal limit, the health advisories. So they're saying essentially that this stuff's bad for you to drink, but we're going to have a legal limit. And if you don't exceed the legal limit, we're going to be fine with it. But don't come to us when you've got carcinogens and you're unhealthy. You drink Pepsi instead of water. Hey, if your system's surviving on Pepsi, then your system's resilient. I'll give it that much. Oh, we have really high standards in Australia when it comes to drinking water. So 90% of us drink out of the tap. We don't have any problems with drinking out of the hose, so to say. Unless you're out back, then the water can get really heavy minerals in it, and you can taste the difference between drinking water, say from this house to out west. Then you filter it purely to just get the dust taste out of the water. Dew Point intentionally dumped the chemicals for 5 decades. Well, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter what they pay out. They're not going to get that out of the system. That stuff's in your environment, whether you want it or not. We make peace with it now. We have so many tabs open. I'm surprised I have not shut you guys down by accident by now. I drank from the hose as a kid. You're immune to it now. Stands here forever. It's what true well water tastes like. I don't know. We have wells over in Italy. I would not, for the life of me, drink the well water on the island. No way. It would taste like decaying leaves. It would be hard here. But over in Italy, they have wells. If it's a public well, you can drink as much water as you want from it. It's free. And generally they will have, if there's springs in the township, they will have the springs come out at like a public fountain, and you can fill up your water bottles and cart your water away for your household use, I suppose. No one really does that, but yeah, you can just walk up to these fountains in the center of town and just take as much water as you want, and they're free and they're clean and they taste amazing, but wouldn't drink from a well here. You can light your water. How does that work? That's not right. Are you having my leg there, Stan? You can't do that. Hundreds of miles upriver from the bulk of the forever chemical pumping. I hope so. I'd still check your water though, Curtis. Have a great day, Fishing Channel. Stay out of trouble. Be good.
Yep, 3 stands. The Colorado River or Cleveland River caught on fire one time. Cleveland, Ohio.
Really? It's
Yeah.
in the water?
Or I don't know, but Google Cleveland River fire or something like that. It happened back, I don't know, 70s.
Cleveland. No way. 30 minutes?
In the 50s and 60s, the rivers around here were horrible from the factories until the EPA started getting on it. Now I wouldn't eat any fish out of any of the rivers around here.
Oh, it started on an oil slick in the river. Wow. Destroyed 3 tugs, 3 buildings, shipping yards. Dang.
And they do the larger dollar stores say their earnings are down. Well, that's what we're hearing from them later this week.
See, that's scary. When the guys quoted as saying the river was scary, if you fell in, the general rule was that you would immediately go to the hospital. Your riverway's really sick if that's the general rule of thumb.
So both of those measures of inflation, all of that out this week. So by Friday, we're going to get cents for inflation since right now.
That's insane. I can't believe I just read that.
Clean and cook your fish.
Clean and cook your fish. I can't believe the regulations were so relaxed that could happen.
Thyroid tumors and certain cancers. Well, the share of women in the global workforce has not just rebounded from COVID, it's reaching new heights. Moody says American women have seen a slower rise in other countries due to a lack of affordable childcare and paid leave, tight labor markets.
$50,000 in damage back then would have been a lot of money. Average money.
This morning, we're flat. We'll call it flat for the start.
That's insane.
Hey, morning, Chad.
Good morning, Chad. Welcome in. In the 60s, River Court Fire, we had a... Can't read that. You have a beer. A beer called Burning River? Oration drink. I've never heard of such a thing. Oh my gosh. America never fails to surprise me. The fact that you needed that crisis to establish an environmental protection agency.
Save our nation and the next generation. I'm Chuck Gilbert. Hoosiers know biological men should not compete in women's sports. It's why I voted and passed the bill to prevent biological males from stealing money and the spotlight from female athletes. That's exactly what I'll do in the U.S. Congress. Victoria Sparks has failed us while she focuses on Europe's problems. It is time to put America first.
Okay.
America's kids first.
Being educated again. You guys never fail to disappoint on educating me.
Take charge in a new Ford Escape. Broncos Ford or Explorer. Empower the invigorates with the capability and tech that helps you forge new paths. So like that, it's your time.
Do you want to go to bed?
In a new Ford SUV. Now, get an Explorer with 0% financing for 60 months, plus 1,500 retail traders this cash.
I think I put him to sleep again.
Prior to December 2020, I was a normal reporting player, and I would referee basketball games.
I don't know, leave him up here while he's sleeping.
I was advanced tested when I had a small little sized tumor in the right side of my head. So I went in for surgery on June 3rd. The neurosurgeon did right now, and I was able to go home 2 days later. I would not have recommend such and say for some time people. They really
I
would.
talked until the damage was apparent. Well, yeah, but
done a good job of cleaning the rivers up in America in the last 5 or 10 decades, 5 decades.
But how much damage has already been done since things started before they actually started cleaning them up? That's what worries me. Is sometimes the damage can be so significant that no amount of cleaning up will ever get rid of it. Now the river's cleaner than it's ever been there. The water. Well, that's a good outcome, Curtis. Unfortunately, the government needs an oh shit moment before they act. I don't understand how, and this just might be me being a foreigner and not understanding American policies and politics, but it always seems that you guys can manage to have trillions upon trillions of dollars for a military to exist, but can't find money to fix your own home. That's where I stand on that. Good morning, Tina Ladybug. How you doing, sweetheart? But I'm not going to talk politics. One, because I'm an outsider and I don't understand it fully. And two is because it always starts fights. I'm not going to do that. But Bugs, I'm going to have to love you and leave you and go do some work. I'm not sure if you want to keep going or if you want to shut down or what do you want to do? It's your show.
I think I'm going to shut it down. Or you can go ahead and log out. If I fall asleep, it can run until whenever, and I'll wake up and shut it off. It's all right. I was sitting here half asleep, so I think I'm going to shut it down.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I got the flu this morning, and I just can't do it.
That's all right. We gave him a little bit of a show.
Yep. A couple hours worth. That's cool. So
yeah, got some people off work.
Everyone have a good day, and I'll try and do it again tomorrow if I feel better.
Be good, everyone. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble.
All right,
See you
bye.
later. Good night.
Bye.
Good morning.